just received in our newspaper.
Stress.
It's probably just, I don't know what else it would be.
Well, we're gonna have a doctor on soon, so we'll get the
I'll
diagnosis.
ask.
We'll get what?
Should I ask about the ping thing?
You know what we should do? We should literally have a doctor on and just start telling our our medical problems,
Our medical issues.
like instead of actually going to the doctor, being like, hey, you know what? I think we actually have you here. So I got this weird lump on my, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you just we'll clear the table. Like I'll be like, we could lay down.
I'll take my shirt off and lay on the table if you want to just go over me once. I haven't had a family doctor since 2009.
Dude, I haven't been. Let me think. I don't even know the last time I've been to a doctor.
Yeah.
And like everyone's like, you should go. And I was like, I don't know, man. Like I'm good. I don't even want to know. Like, you know what I mean?
Know.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like, cause like I feel like most guys are like that.
I don't want to know.
Most guys are like, you know how you're sitting with like pain or whatever for a long time. You're like, oh, let's wait for that to go.
It'll go away.
It'll go away.
It'll go away, or I'll get so used to it I won't notice it.
That or you like, it's crazy how humans just like live with like, okay, like an example. This guy at work tells me, he goes, I take ibuprofen every day. Now I don't know if you know this. You're not supposed to take ibuprofen every day.
You were.
You can't. You're not supposed. They actually say like, hey, you shouldn't take ibuprofen every day unless like it's prescribed by a doctor. And they because like something with the ibuprofen fucking with the lining of your stomach or whatever.
I would assume it would. Yeah.
But he goes, I take 2 every day and I'm fine. And I'm like, you're not. I don't think
You're supposed to do that.
Listen, I'm not a doctor. I'm not.
Is it ibuprofen or like baby aspirin? Is ibuprofen?
It's ibuprofen, right?
It's horrible for your intestines.
Right.
If you have any form of IBS, you're not supposed to take it at all.
Yeah, that's what they told my dad right away for his. He goes, they're like, what have you been? One of the things that triggered where I had to rush him to the hospital was the ibuprofen.
Yeah.
Was he took it thinking the pain was gonna go away, and it ended up just getting like worse.
So much worse.
So much worse. And they were like, what did you like? What did you do? And obviously like his you can't smoke, you can't drink. But then it was like what kind of medication were you taking? He goes, I didn't take anything except ibuprofen. They're like, that's what it was right then. Which is funny for like a doctor to be like that. The thing that you
There it is.
there it is. That's what it is. And then sometimes you think they're lying to you. You're like, what do you mean?
I don't think you know that for sure.
He was like, the first thing you heard that you digested. He's like, that's what it had to be.
That makes sense.
That.
Oh, great. I thought it was the random plants I was eating on my walk through the woods.
Yeah, you don't tell him that. You're like, I sprayed Raid on the dandelions and then made dandelion tea, but I didn't think that's what it would
God,
cause.
it's the fucking ibuprofen I took.
It's the ibuprofen.
That's why I don't take none of them pills.
With the ibuprofen?
Any pills.
Oh, any pills in general. Yeah. There you go. Fuck the
I
pills.
got enough fucking issues. I don't need them adding more.
You just gotta. It's like the one episode of Always Sunny where they go to what is the name, Doctor. Where he go? He lied. They lie.
Dr. Toboggan.
Dr. Toboggan.
Yes.
That's what they go to Dr. Toboggan, and Mac goes, I had this crazy rash, and then they sprays him with something, and then ends up lying about it. Ends up getting way worse because it was just pesticide.
Wait, do you mean the doctor that was paid by P. Diddy?
Jazz,
Yeah.
isn't it?
The guy who's played by P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. My bad.
What was the
I
doctor?
thought-
name? Wait, it
It
wasn't
was Dr. Jazz, isn't it?
Oh, Jazz? Maybe it was Dr.
Yeah,
Jazz.
I'm thinking of the dentist system episode.
Oh,
Or like-
yeah.
Frank's like, my name is Dr. Toboggan.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. No,
Oh my god, I dropped my Magnum condom for
yeah,
my
Magnum dong. No, I'm talking about.
By the way, that doesn't work.
Yeah. No, but I'm talking about like where he sprays some pesticide, and then at the end of the episode, he's like, "Listen, man, get a little aloe vera gel on there," and he goes, "A little bit of vitamin D." He goes, "You don't know. You don't
You're
know."
not a doctor, bro. You're not a doctor. You live in a storage shed.
Which that was a crazy episode in general.
Yeah,
where
because P. Diddy was there.
P Diddy was there, but it was
Isn't that the episode where Charlie's mom has cancer?
lies about having cancer.
Yes.
Yeah, lies about having cancer because the reason they lied about cancer is because her and Mac's mom knocked down the Mary
They
statue.
need money.
They needed money to replace the Mary statue.
Oh, shit.
And then Charlie's in the church, and he get mad that he has to kneel, stand. He goes, "This is a fucking scam. This is a fucking scam."
Pick one. Pick one.
And then he got and then like the part with the money basket. He goes, "No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you." And then he's kneeling again, standing, and he goes, "More donations?" He goes, "My mom's dying over here. Give me money now. Me money now.
Very sick. Me money.
Me money now.
Me now. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Every time Charlie wrote a speech,
Yeah."
like fucking Dennis's presidential run.
Mm-hmm.
We make everyone very rich.
Yeah.
Everyone be rich. No one hungry. Vote me now.
Vote me
Thank
now.
you. Thank you.
For mayor, remember
Yeah,
that
it was
one?
for mayor.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
No. The letter was for mayor. But mayor was spelled wrong. It was like spelled. I forget how he spelled it, but it was fucking something.
Everyone was like, "You can't read.
Yeah.
You have no."
They're like, it's a problem, dude. It's a problem. Your literacy has fucked us again.
well, why would you trust me?
He goes, what's the prize? The bar, man. The bar's the prize. And he goes, Charlie, did you put our bar down as a fucking prize for this dance competition?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, well, this is where it's going to be, right? The pride of the bar. Because they thought it said pride instead of prize. Yeah, dude. Yeah, but the whole point is that you're right. If anyone gets anything out of this episode,
Don't trust doctors.
don't trust doctors.
What do they know? What do they know?
Yeah.
Like nothing.
What do they know?
That's why I never go to the. I just ask my fellow tradesmen.
Dude, I'll ask everybody except a medical professional.
Yes.
Isn't that wild? Like you'll ask everybody else.
Anyone on the street.
Yeah. Dude, I'll trust like bro, most times if I have like anything, I'll go to any women that's in the vicinity.
Honestly, yeah.
because
my
like
first
I
ask.
trust them. Don't try like listen, I like my dad will suggest stuff and I'm like, let me get a read. Was Faith around? Like let's ask like
Let me ask a medical professional that I
Like-
trust.
yeah, like you know what I
My
mean?
sister.
I'm like she works with kids. It's got to be close.
That's
So
close enough.
you know what I mean?
You know what? When it's really bad, like scary, and I kind of don't want the real answer, I'll ask Alex.
Yeah.
But any other time, I'm asking a woman.
Dude, your friends will give you an answer. Your friends will give you an answer that is like out of like, dude, you could be dying. Like, dude, just walk it off. Like, did you try walking it off? Or you can be like every dude where they're like, well, especially if it was like, there's always memes of it. It's like, my girl complained about a headache. The first thing the guy does, did you drink water today? Did you have any water
I
at all?
do that all the time.
Yeah.
I do it on purpose because
Yeah.
I know it's not really the issue, but keep hydrated.
But you know they're not hydrated.
They're not hydrated.
They're not
They're
hydrated.
drinking iced
You
coffee
never-
and hitting wheat pins. They're not hydrated.
Dude, you ever see it's like I have a headache right now and it's like how they start their day. It's like the breeze, the monster,
Yeah.
and it's like I can't see why
I can't see why I'm just not feeling it.
my inside.
I remember first time I pissed blood, I was freaking out a bit, and I was like, I gotta call somebody. I called Alex. I'm like, this has probably happened to him before. He goes, yeah, it's happened to me a couple times,
You know,
and that really eased my
Yeah.
worries.
especially because you're like, well, he's still kicking.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
he eats
And-
worse than I do.
No, that's the thing though. What we're saying about Alex is we know over the years that he's documented his whether it's bowel movements or just his flow, his piss flow. You always get the rundown. Like
Yes.
he used to come in, he'd be like, guys, the shit I ate yesterday, boo, god, damn,
Ruined me.
ruined me. Like that's how you would like come in and fucking say that. It's like I'm thinking about this. So YMH always like they have this guy that they always reoccurs, and they call him Shit Eyes
Okay.
because he's blind and he
Oh.
likes. It's the guy I've told you about him before. He likes the videos of people shitting because he can't see it, so he likes to hear it.
He just hears the shitting.
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
like his kink. Like that's like his.
Oh,
I don't even
okay.
know if it's a kink because he never once mentions, by the way, the entire time that he pleasures himself to it. He just says that, oh, I like that video, and then he'll be like specific, like, listen, don't talk in it though, like don't talk in the video, like let me hear you undo your pants, shit, and then keep going. So like. Alex though, if Alex at the time that he could have, unfortunately the guy died. Cancer took
Oh.
another one from us, but
It does that.
it does that.
It does
Took
that for-
good old
to the
shit eyes
heroes.
from us,
Yeah.
but
To to the heroes.
oh, he's doing good.
Wherever he's at.
But yeah, no, Alex would have been a prime candidate for that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Alex probably would have been number one if he really documented his stuff,
I feel like that's
because he probably
untapped
would have got
market.
paid. You think he would have got paid?
Yeah, why wouldn't you? You
Yeah.
donate your shit videos.
Donate your shit videos.
Yeah.
How much you think?
$10 a video.
It's not bad for a shit video, dude.
No.
It's not bad for a fucking
No.
shit video.
If there's,
Like,
there's no talking in
the
it.
thing is too, also I remember about this guy, he would want to know like what caused it. Like what did you eat? Like I want to know what you ate that caused that.
$20.
And
You're getting a detailed rundown of the day before. That's $20.
dude, the thing is like he would watch videos and then give like a whole like what he liked about it, what he didn't like about it.
Yeah.
Which is like, you want a good critic.
It's a connoisseur.
You want a good critic. That guy, even though he was blind, that could be like, bro, he would be great for music critic. Like imagine
You
that.
think so?
Yeah, why not?
I don't think it translates.
Why do you think it doesn't
I
translate?
feel like shit videos, like videos of people shitting.
But he's listening. He's the ears is like his.
Yeah, but they're only tuned to people shitting.
Yeah, well, you don't know.
That's not.
He was also a teacher too. This guy was also a teacher on top of that. So it was, you know.
So your students know that you're blind, and your
And
pastime is reviewing shit videos.
And the thing is, like, these were all on like YouTube.
yeah,
Like this was like to the public. Like this wasn't like a thing
he
where
wasn't hiding it.
he was not hiding it. He was very like, yeah, I'm into that. Because even like the people they would show it to, so like when Tom and Christina would show the video to their guests or whatever, because the whole thing is a comedy podcast, and they find the guys that are like, they had a guy named Fed Smoker on there. You know Fed Smoker? I feel like okay.
Go into that. What is that?
So Fed Smoker he was obviously, you could just tell from the name
yes,
what this guy was maybe into. But he used to go, so one time there was he just used to test his limits a lot. Let's just say that. So he would see a cop, and the cop wasn't parked far enough from the
curb.
No, not even the curb, the fire hydrant. So he goes in there and he goes, yeah, who fucking gave you a job here, fuckface? And he's like, yeah, he just goes up to people, like he go up to the security guard, he goes, what's your duty here? Why are you here right now? And they're all confused because they're like, why is this crazy person?
Who are you, bro?
He also ended up dying. He was actually found in the backseat of some guy's car dead. So yeah,
that'll happen.
Well, when you're
when you're harassing the public like that, even public servants, it'll happen.
Yeah, so that guy was pretty cool. But yeah, no, he had like they find like the outcasts and shit like that, like just like, you know, and they bring him to light. But it's funny that they'll show like shit eyes. So it's just it's a video of him, but he's sitting in the dark, and they're always like, the guests are always confused on why he's sitting in the dark, because they don't tell him he's blind till after the fact. So it's like him explaining like why he liked the shit video and shit like that. And then it's like the guest is always like, why is he sitting in the dark? Like, why is he sitting in the dark? He's like, he's blind, dude. He's blind.
This is his pastime.
Yeah.
Good for him. He found something
before
he got taken by the cancer.
Before cancer got another one from us. Yes. You know, another guy that would have brought us all laughs. And I don't even remember what it was from, to be honest. I don't know if it was colon cancer or something like that. I thought it was something like that.
Probably.
But rip. Dude, did I tell you one time I read a statistic on colon cancer?
No.
Bro, it was like 1 in 4, like it was for men. The study was on men, but it was like 1 in 4 men. So if like we had 2 other guys sitting here, one of us probably have it. Isn't that crazy to think about?
That's crazy.
It's gonna be me.
That's crazy.
It's gonna fucking be me, dude.
No, I'll get so much cooler than that. Mine will be so much cooler than that.
What, like
brain cancer?
Cool thing you labeled cool on top. You know what I mean? It was pretty rad that you were like, "What's so cool on top of brain cancer?"
It's cooler than colon cancer.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do. Would you?
What do you mean? What would you do?
Listen, no. I don't know. Like, if I listen, they say it's terminal, right?
Yeah.
They come to you. They're like, "Listen, man, you maybe got 9 months to a year."
That's my dream.
Listen, okay, hold on.
Like a deadline?
Okay.
Oh my God, you have no idea.
Okay, so let me finish. Ready?
Sorry, yeah.
So, you telling people, or you want it to be like? Are you letting anybody know?
I'm giving a day's notice.
A day's notice? A day where like, I think maybe.
All right, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, and then if it's just not, you're just like,
sorry, I've known for months.
I've always been like, I don't know if I want to tell people or not. Like, I don't know, because then like I wouldn't want people like treat me like, I'd be like, nah, man, like I want to still talk shit. Like, let's talk shit about, you know, what can we talk about?
Okay, I'll give him a month's notice.
A month's
because I want that pity. Like, give me free shit.
Like, my God,
oh,
we're gonna miss you so much, and then and then you're just like, all right.
Okay, well, that's not how you felt a month ago.
Yeah.
You fucking
called me a piece of shit a month ago. How do you feel about it? I actually have it on recording.
Anyway, here's all the shit you guys talked about me since I got my diagnosis. Fuck you.
That's what you do. You just drop that and you make everyone feel bad. Like,
yeah,
I'm going to die in a month, so listen, I got a bone to pick with all y'all.
Over the years, I've received texts from my family that, you know, they're not very nice.
Yeah.
So I have them all in a folder, and one day
that's good.
One day I'm just gonna
drop it on them.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, all right,
you know,
I need $10,000.
You know, it's not even that. You know, it'd be wild. Like,
what's that?
You die, they go through your phone. They're like, son of a bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. He saved all these.
Oh yeah, no, they're there.
He saved all these.
Yeah, I just I save them for a special occasion.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Just to look at him get angry before
Yeah.
you dig holes. Whatever you do at your job, I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Well, it's just you can't say I'm worthless and then act different when I get home.
Yeah. Keep that same energy.
Keep
dog.
that energy, bro.
Keep that energy.
And then don't be asking me why I don't love you back.
Bro, I used to say that shit. Like, if me and my siblings were arguing over
Yeah.
text, because sometimes it'd be like, motherfucker.
You argue with your siblings over text?
Well, we'll argue in person.
Okay.
But it's like, if there was like one time, there was just a fucking disaster on the counter from like the night before.
Yeah.
And it was just, we had to clean it up. Like they left like tortilla wraps out. They left like cheese out. Like it's all garbage now, by the way. So it was like, like a brand new wrap of tortillas.
Yeah.
Garbage. They had two tacos each out of the fucking 12 that are in there.
Yeah.
Like 12 tortillas that are in
Cleaned
there.
it up.
So that's garbage. They left sour cream out, and sour cream's dairy.
Mm-hmm.
So that was garbage. The cheese, that was out all day. That's garbage.
Yeah.
And so like I was just like, I was sitting there and I was like, this is fucking ridiculous, dog. So I remember I was gonna go upstairs and say something, and then I was just like, whatever, I'll text it. I wasn't gonna make a big deal about it, and I was just like, hey, just clean up your mess whenever you get a chance. And I'm not even kidding. My sibling responds back with, mind your fucking business. And I was like, bruh, I'm about to go off. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you wouldn't have just left it there.
No,
You did your part. You said I'm not cleaning this up. Clean up your own shit.
No, I decided I was gonna get into it.
Fair, I guess.
There's days like where I'm about. You're right though. There's days where you're like, I'll let it go.
I did my part.
I'll let it go.
I pushed the blame.
But then there's days where it's like, I get a little warm blooded. This is what we got going on. Let's get the fucking heart rate
To
going.
each their own, man.
To each their own, yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Bro, I wanted to talk to you about this documentary I've been watching, dude.
Great. Which one?
It's actually really good. I actually want you to watch it. It's called Chimp Empire.
Okay.
Now, it's in the forest of
Papua New Guinea.
it's Ngogo. I'm pronouncing it wrong.
Nagugu.
It's like the forest of Ngunu, but it's like they're the highest chip population ever. So it's like
A lot of chimps.
Yeah, so it's like a tribe of chimps that are like there's hundreds of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like this is the biggest chimp tribe that they've ever documented.
Yeah.
So they've been there since 1993. Scientists. So
Wow.
they've been there 30 years. So when the scientists are there now, like the chimps don't like they used to shy away from them like the first couple years they were there. Now it's just like
fuck.
they're just there. Like
Yeah.
they continued acting like doing their chimp self.
Doing chimp shit.
So dude, it takes so in 2018. The tribe was so big that some of the males in that tribe
Weren't getting laid.
wasn't even that.
Huh.
They just didn't like how shit was running, dog.
Yeah.
So they end up breaking off a few males, ended up getting a few females, and making their own tribe.
Wrong society.
So they were called the Westerners. So it's the Central Tribe.
Yes.
It's the Central Chimp Tribe and
Yeah.
the Westerners.
Okay.
Now the Central Tribe is the main tribe,
The big one.
that started everything.
Yeah.
So when these Westerners decided that, they left, and then they're a smaller group, right? Like they may only have 16 male chimps when the fucking the Central
80.
has like a bunch. Like they
Yeah.
have a bunch of motherfuckers in there, bunch of chimps fucking doing shit, dog.
Yeah.
So, and the way they did this documentary, they actually take you through it's a story. So it goes to Jackson. So Jackson's the alpha chimp of the Central Tribe.
Okay.
And then Miles is his second in command, dog. So Miles is like his boy. Then you have Abrams. Abrams is the third chimp in charge, but he ain't fucking with Jackson, dog. You know what I mean? He wants the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants the top. So then you have bro, it's so wild what they do in this fucking documentary.
Is there like a civil war between the apes?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, so-
that's what I was hoping there was.
So anytime so at one point they do like border patrols. So
Yeah.
they patrol. So listen, bro, it will be only like 8 to 10 male chimps that guard the borders, whether it's on the Western tribe or the Western tribe will actually have the females help too, because there's less numbers of them. But which is actually interesting. What I ended up finding out in that documentary was some of the female chimps, if they don't like the Central tribe, they'll actually move to the Western tribe, because with female chimps, they won't they'll be kind of hostile. The males will be towards them at first because they're a new face. But if it's a male, like if you were a central chimp and you wanted to go to the western, they'll kill you instantly. They'll just kill you instantly. They don't give a fuck. Like they're very hostile to new like male chimps.
Yeah.
It was like the fucking 5 chimps that originally left, and it was them, and then it's the offspring and stuff like that, right? Bro. So it's weird because they're just documenting this, and the entire time. I also listened to a podcast today where the guy who made the documentary was talking about it. So they filmed for 400 days. So it's like taking you through this whole fucking thing, dude. So it's giving you, there's these guys named on the Western tribe, Roland and Damien. And Roland and Damien are brothers, and they are
The alphas.
No, they're not the alphas. They're the patrol leaders.
Okay.
They're the patrol leaders, dude. And
warriors.
The warriors. So they would, and dude, all they do is like they just get up. There's no like communication, which is interesting. Like there's no communication. They just get up, and like 5 other male chimps will get up with them, and just they know it's time to patrol. They just get that shit, dude. They're like, okay, let's go. Yeah, dude, they'll just go and patrol. And then what they heard, and they take you through. Like they all have names, right? And then my boy Pork Pie is a part of the Central tribe, and he went patrolling with the Central tribe, but ended up feeling danger near, so he actually ended up leaving and tried to go back to the Central with the other chimps that were just in the central of their territory. Yeah. Pork Pie ends up getting caught by the Westerners, dog. They kill him.
Murdered? Oh, yeah.
They kill him, dog. All shit breaks loose. The Central tribe
Pissed.
looks at this shit and they're like,
They brutalized our boy.
bro, is that Pork Pie? Pork Pie dead? Ends up, bro, they're like, fuck it, dude. We're
Going to war.
We're going to war. And they will. And it's like, it's interesting in that documentary too, because they're like, we know that they don't show grief. Like they look at that and they don't show emotion towards like death. But his death did inspire them and
to take action
and create like sequence of events for them. Bro, and the craziest thing was like finding out in that documentary was their chimps are like, they do eat meat, but they're more fruit based, right?
Yeah.
So they look for like fruit trees, like stuff like that, like specific fruit that grows in that time of year and that time of in their territory.
Yeah.
What I thought was interesting because they hunt monkeys too, right?
Yes.
And which they showed that
They
part.
hunt that, yeah.
They showed that part, and dude,
they rip them to shreds.
holy fuck! Oh my god,
rip them up.
And what I found out was, you think they would hunt the monkeys if they were starving and couldn't find fruit? Was not it, dude. It's for sport.
They just see a monkey and they're like on site.
Yeah, actually, I found out they were more aggressive once they were full on fruit.
Yeah.
If they were full on fruit, they were actually way more aggressive. They would be hyper. They would actually like chimps like act out. So like alpha males. So if you're an alpha male in your tribe, they'll just start acting out because like Jackson's whole thing is he's a 41-year-old chimp. They give you the ages of everything, dude.
Holy
so he's
shit.
a 41-year-old chimp, and that's old to
That
be
is
an alpha.
old, yeah.
So Abrams is the motherfucker that's like, he's 31, I think it was.
He's challenging.
And he wants to be the alpha. So, but Jackson knows.
Yeah.
So Jackson knows this
Keeps
shit.
him in line.
And is like, well, I gotta display some dominance here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna display.
Beats the fuck out of him.
No, bro. They don't beat the shit out of each other unless they absolutely have to. They're actually, believe it or not, I found out that this tribe is the only tribe that they don't kill each other over the alpha male position. Anywhere else, they'll kill the alpha male chimp.
Baller, bro.
They're the only ones who won't. The funny thing is about that Western tribe, they have an alpha male, but all the males actually are a contribute factor because they're a smaller group. Yeah. So it's like not one person is the alpha. It's like they all work together.
Yes.
For the betterment of the tribe.
Yeah. Communists.
Sure. Yeah. In chimps for you. It would be it. You're right.
That's what. Yes.
Yes. But what was interesting about this was like Jackson would just like start losing his shit.
Yeah.
And like he would just be like, all right, bro, I gotta, like, Abrams is kind of eyeing me up a bit, bro. And then like even the sharing of food is all political.
Yes.
So he wouldn't share with Abrams, but he'll actually share with a lower
tier monkey,
lower tier chimp.
Sorry.
Yeah, lower tier chimp to gain its like to almost have its back. So when Abrams does try that shit, when he's like, motherfucker, I kind of want that spot. Yeah. He goes, I got Miles, right? Miles, my boy
Miles, all these other fucking chimps that I've been feeding fruit to.
Yeah, feeding fruit and giving the monkey to. Yeah. Like that was a big thing. Like there was even at one point where Jackson catches a monkey and he's doesn't share with a chimp named Gus. and Gus, and so he ends up seeing that he gives a female chimp a part of the monkey or whatever. And Gus was not about it, dude.
No,
He's
he
seen
got
that
pissed?
shit and tried to fight the female because they're not going to fight the alpha male because he's a low ranked chimp and he'll just fucking get his shit fucked.
Murdered, yeah.
But so he took his aggression out on that, and then the female chimps will actually leave. So like once they're actually done, because like the female chimp had also a baby.
Oh shit.
So though like usually males will actually try and attack the baby to obviously so they can have their offspring and shit like that. But it's. Bro, it's wild. I learned all this shit and I was like, I'm not even done. I still have another episode to go.
Yeah.
But it's fucking crazy. It's crazy because I like for it to be like for them to be like I thought the Western tribe, it was interesting because of how small of a group they were and how much they wouldn't take shit from like a bigger tribe like that. Especially for like them saying that they broke off and did their own.
Yeah.
Where they were like, I don't like how the show's getting run. I don't know if Jackson's the guy.
Oh, so it was like I thought it was like generations before.
No.
It was like they literally were like Jackson and it.
Because they said in 2018
That's when they split off?
these chimps decided to break off. So it was just before COVID that they were gonna record. COVID hit, they couldn't. And then once everything was allowed to open back up, which they were just in the fucking rainforest, so it's like you weren't around really COVID. Their biggest concern was giving the chimps COVID.
Yeah.
So they were getting tested every day there, stuff like that, just so that like we don't know what happens if a chimp fucking gets in. What happens if like this 30-year experiment, especially the scientists have been there since 1993.
Yeah.
Like they don't want you to fuck their shit up, right? They don't want you to fuck their bro. They had a chimp in the Western tribe. The chimp was 65 years old. It was a mother. It was a mother, and her son was the alpha. So that's how she got protected. Because usually chimps at that old, like if you can't hunt or anything like that, you kind of just die. You kind of just die. But the fact that like
it was his mother.
it was his mom,
That's
and
crazy.
he took care of his mom, which was crazy because his older brother was the alpha before him, and the reason the older brother lost the alpha position was because they got attacked one time by the other tribe and lost his hand. So this one chimp doesn't have a hand, which is still like he's
crazy.
But like they it's funny, these three chimps that are all from like the same family, the brother, and the mom, they all take care of each other in this tribe.
Yeah.
So it was interesting to see that because in that bigger tribe, bro, Jackson don't give a fuck,
about
dog.
nobody.
Jackson don't give a fuck except himself.
Yeah.
He's like, man, if I'm not mating, I ain't catching food, and I ain't at the top. What's the point, dog?
What's the point?
What's
bro?
the fucking point, dog?
That's the problem with society.
Yeah. But I, honestly, dude, it was so good. Like it was like they did a good job. It was recorded over 400 days. And bro, it was even wild. They even showed you because the whole thing was like them having action, right? These chimps, like of them being aggressive and fighting and stuff like that. And they end up following this one. His name was
Ezekiel.
No. He was. They technically called him he was a loner. So he was an 11-year-old chimp.
Omega.
And he was like he wouldn't do. So like the big thing for them is like they called like when they're picking like through their hairs, they call that it's called grooming. They call it grooming. And the fucking like if that's political too. Like as a alpha male, you can't see being grooming a fucking lower rank male. It's like so Miles and Jackson, who are the two alpha fucking males, they're always like they're grooming each other. And Abrams like got shined up. Yeah, like us. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. But it was like stuff like that. So then at one point, bro, you actually started feeling bad for this loner chimp because he goes and tries to groom Abrams, the third ranked chimp. So he's trying to like get on his side or whatever. Abrams doesn't groom him back, dog.
Fuck.
Doesn't groom him back. And you were like almost rooting for him, dog. You almost
climb that hierarchy, bro.
You're like, come on, man.
It's like a social ladder, bro.
You're like, Abrams, you could have fucking had a boy on your back, dog. Young chimp coming
Abrams
up.
don't need no one.
Abrams doesn't need. Apparently he didn't because he was just like, fuck this. I don't know. I'm actually curious to see what happens. I wonder if
he ain't get
I wonder if Abrams fights Jackson for the top. He's like, fuck this guy, man. I'm done,
bro. Abrams goes for it. Jackson's taking him down easy.
Yeah, you never even seen them.
10 years on.
You know what's crazy too? Like the alpha male chimps, they're not. They look staturally bigger, but it's not. It's just the way as an alpha they carry them. Like the way they posture up and like the way their hair sticks out is like it's crazy. I don't know if it's just because like they get groomed all the time and their hair is like up, so they look bulkier. They look like a bulkier chimp.
A bigger threat.
Yeah, bigger threat. Right, and which that's probably is for the alpha part. You probably want to be more.
You look like a threat.
Yeah. That's like their whole thing.
Yeah, man. Wonder how close it is to how our society grew.
Well, dude, dude. The entire time watching that, I was thinking that.
Yeah.
Because there's 100% like what I was more interested about, to be honest, was the communications. Because like I feel like maybe, obviously they're not like verbally saying stuff, but I wonder if it's like through eyes. Like, because I thought it was always interesting when they would go to patrol.
There was no sound or
they
nothing.
didn't say nothing. Bro, even Damien and Roland, the Western patrol leaders, they would go to find fruit, lead them there, and they wouldn't eat. They would sit at the bottom and they're watching guard.
Damn.
It's like, how do they know to fucking do that, dude? Like, how do you know? Like, there's no communication. It's just like, there's your food, dog.
There's your food,
Why don't
bro.
you eat while we watch your ass?
I got your back. Get up there. Get in that tree. Eat that fruit.
Yeah. And that's what I mean, dude. I don't know. I thought it's a good documentary. But you're right. I do wonder how much of those tendencies that we look at. Because, like, everyone's still tribal to a degree, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, everyone's still definitely fucking tribal.
Yeah.
Where you're like, bro, if someone touches that,
Someone touches my shit.
I will fuck them up.
Oh, I will file a police report.
But you should watch it, dude.
I'll watch it.
I don't know if you're... I brought it up to you because I didn't know if you were going to be into stuff like that or not. I don't know.
I am. I don't give a shit about chimps. It's a hard
Really?
line. It's a hard line.
Why don't you care about chimps?
Why? Because they're stupid. It's fucking...
I do not think they're stupid.
They're pretty dumb.
Chips? Why do you think chips are dumb, bro?
Bro, how are you not, like, Planet of the Apes smart yet?
Dude, that's going to be a problem. Don't say that. That'll be a problem if they're that smart.
Nah, I won't. They're just chimps, bro.
You ever see the videos of them giving like a chimp a gun?
Yeah, chimp with a machete.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Remember that video of a dog with a machete in his mouth and you just fucking slamming the skateboard and the guy's like climbing up on the bed to try and get away and the dog just keeps hitting him? Oh, shit. I saw this thing today, New York sinking.
New York sinking? Oh,
Yeah.
I heard about this.
Out of the weight of the skyscrapers.
Aren't they trying to also like extend Manhattan?
Yeah.
Like,
Just give up. You live on a fucking island marsh peninsula.
yeah.
Just give up.
Which is like, you got to think of like where New York's actually at. Fucking, it's not like, for land wise,
Not the spot, bro.
Not the
What were you thinking?
they're like, we can get all goods here, right?
I'll
Like, we
ship them in.
we should
Crossroads of the world, baby.
build a fucking major city right here.
Right here. Put fucking massive buildings up. Keep going up. Go as high as we can.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what they're fucking doing. That's sinking. I don't know.
I saw this thing today I wanted to bring up because I wanted to Google it and find out if it's true.
What?
Okay, where is it? I've actually been thinking about this all day. Rain. Oh, she's up. Sweet. We didn't bore her with the chimp thing. Okay, all right. Type in TOYNBEE tiles.
Space tile.
Yeah. Yeah, first one.
What is going on here?
Okay, so the Toynbee tiles, also called the Toynbee plaques, are messages of unknown origin found embedded in asphalt of streets in about 24 major cities in the United States and 4 South American cities. Since the 1980s, several hundred tiles have been found. So someone is making these tiles in like 30 plus cities, and they all have the same inscription on them. And Toynbee idea in movie 2001 Resurrect Dead on Planet Jupiter.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So they first photographed in the late 80s. They went on till about 94. They're still going on. One happened in 2007. July 2013.
But what are these? Like, what is the...
They're just tiles in the asphalt that someone keeps leaving around for the last
couple years?
30 plus years. Actually, it's more like 40 years now.
Damn.
Yeah. So it says Kubrick. Oh, Toynbee Ideas in Kubrick's 2001. So that's 2001: A Space Odyssey.
2001 Space.
Have you watched it yet?
No.
Okay, you should watch it because it involves chimps.
Yeah, I know.
To a degree.
I remember that. To a degree.
For like the first 10 minutes. So for some reason, someone's making these tiles and leaving them around for the last 40 years.
That's weird.
Yeah.
They don't know nothing about it though, right? It's
They're just like, what the fuck does this mean?
Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck does this mean? Hey, what's going on here?
Yeah, but fuck. It's just, what is this? What is Toynbee, British historian from the 20th century, have to do with a Kubrick movie from 2001? Why are they just leaving these everywhere?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's only in like various different parts of the world too.
Yeah, it's like 24 U.S. cities, and then
like some overseas too, or
some in South America.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
It is weird. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, well, it's weird that they all say the same fucking thing too.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be different if, like, you know, we got a couple different, because like you could just say it's whatever, right?
Looks like Toynbee's idea is the idea of what life is as itself. So I guess someone just thinks that 2001: A Space Odyssey is the truth about all life on Earth.
Man.
And they believed it so much, they've been making tiles for 40 years and leaving them in the asphalt of cities.
Maybe.
So they want us to go to Jupiter and resurrect the dead.
I don't know. I think Jupiter is not doing good.
I don't know. It's Jupiter's moon Titan is believed to be able to host life.
What? Is that true?
Yeah, you didn't know? I think I brought that up before.
I know. I don't think. I never knew that.
Should we look up Jupiter's moon Titan? Yeah, it's like the only other place in our solar system where they think there could be life.
Right.
Like if we were
I thought it was the other moon for some reason. Because doesn't Jupiter have like 4 moons or something?
It's got like 8, I think.
8? Fuck, goddamn.
Oh, it's the largest moon of Saturn. That's my bad.
This moon, Saturn? Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess he just wants us to go to Jupiter to resurrect the dead. I think in 2001: A Space Odyssey, like that's where the rift was.
Where he ends up being?
No, there's like a rift in space-time outside Jupiter.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought you were saying like to host life on Jupiter because I was like, I don't know, isn't just Jupiter a big ass storm?
It's a big ass storm, but
it's just a constant storm.
But actually, there are beliefs that below the storm there could be life in oceans.
Because isn't there, what do they call that? The red eye?
Yeah,
that's right. That's like the size of Earth.
Yeah, that's just the center of the storm,
which is crazy.
Yeah,
it's kind of wild, right?
Jupiter big,
real big, Jupiter big as fuck. Yeah, I don't know. It's also, I don't know. I find that interesting too sometimes. Is how like, I don't know. I always thought Jupiter was a crazy one. Mm-hmm. I like Jupiter, the Saturn rings, or like the planet that had like multiple rings.
What?
It has like multiple rings. Not in our solar system. They found it outside.
Oh yeah,
it's in a different galaxy or whatever.
I was gonna say, what are you talking
about?
But
it was like this fucking. It was just a bunch of rings one time. They had like pictures of it, which is cool. That telescope can do that, bro.
Yeah.
Where they're like,
what are the James Webb Space Telescope's doing? Remember that?
Yeah.
That thing was massive.
That's the new one, right? Not the Hubble. Because Hubble was the old
like the
one.
Fucking 60s.
Yeah.
Can we look up James? I'm so sorry.
I'm
Webb. So sorry. The look of disappointment on your face. James Webb Space Telescope.
I wonder if they have any new pictures.
Yeah, 4 days ago.
Yep.
Oh, what's that article say? Finds evidence of celestial monster stars the size of 10,000 suns. Jesus.
Bro, what the fuck? We're always finding new shit.
Yeah, and it's literally just because the light hasn't reached us yet.
Yeah.
That we haven't seen it.
Yeah. It's that millions of supermassive stars.
Yeah, but it's like at the beginning of time.
Up to 10,000 times the mass of the sun may be hiding at the dawn of the universe.
Those are big. Those are real big.
Yeah, no, that's fucking giant. It really goes to show you how small.
We don't know nothing.
Yeah, I know.
You don't know fuck all.
It literally goes to show you how small and inconvenient everything is.
Yeah, and you're talking about chimps. Like, fuck.
Fucking what? It's a cool thing. What else am I going to do? I can't go out there. I can't go out there. Plus, like, I wouldn't be able... Like, doing that documentary, it must have been wild just to be that close to chimps.
No, you couldn't do it?
I don't know. I wouldn't want to get in their way. You know what I mean? Wouldn't want to get in the chimps' way.
What are they going to do?
I don't know. They run and know how to climb in trees and shit, dog. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I don't know if you ever hear
box of chimp.
Do you guys
remember that lady who got her lips ripped off?
Bro, I was gonna say that, but do you remember where this chimp was First of all, it's kind of wild just to have a chimp as a pet.
Yeah.
That's wild in itself because they could just decide that they don't like you anymore and rip you apart, which they do to each other, essentially.
Yes.
So, remember there was like, I remember seeing this video of like this girl called saying that her chimp's out of control or whatever. And like she had like this like back cage, like it was like a backyard cage thing. And a cop ended up having to go in there and shoot it.
No.
You never heard of this?
Why did the cop have to go in there? It was in a cage. Why did the cop go in there and shoot it?
Got in there and shot it because it started ripping the girl. Yeah.
She was in the cage.
She was called the cops
From the cage.
from when her chimp started getting aggressive.
Yes.
And then got to her. And the chimp got to her.
I thought... So she was in the cage.
She was in the house. And then there's like where you go out the back door.
Yes.
It ends up being a cage. So I'm
Yes.
pretty sure she locked herself. Like she got
In the house.
shut the door, and the fucking thing
She
was just
banging on it.
the thing was trying to rip open the fucking window.
Yeah.
Essentially, it was trying to rip open the fucking window, and the cop was trying to like, you know, we're gonna have to fucking put it down.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
And fucking put the chimp down. Which is, I don't know. Are you even I didn't even know you can have a chimp as a pet. Like I feel like that requires some shit, doesn't
You
it?
gotta get a license or something.
Right? Yeah. What do you? Yeah. Boner to work today.
Well, we started going down a hole.
The chimp episode.
Okay.
Texas. Okay, you're allowed.
Something
Yeah,
about
Texas
what?
adds up. Like that sounds right.
Alabama seems like the place you're owning chimps for sure. I don't think you should be allowed to keep chimps as pets.
No, I just think it's too.
It's weird enough we got dogs and cats.
It's weird, but it's also just weird that like you know what these animals can do. Like not me. You'll know my face. Yeah, until it rips it off. The fuck.
Yeah. They do not make good pets. It's just that article. They do not make good pets. Don't try that.
Can you own a chimpanzee? I like the also people ask. How do you get an ape as a pet? To import, sell apes or use them as pets, but federally licensed. Oh shit. Oh, so it's like it's only
Okay, it says scientific research facility and disabled people can freely import, possess, buy, and sell these animals.
I don't know.
Why?
Yeah. Why
Is that an exception to the rule?
Yeah, like. Why is that an exception? They're like, you're what? You can have it. You can have the chimp. Go
Damn,
ahead.
that's tough. Here's a chimp. Import that shit from
Import.
Peru.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just wild. It's just wild.
Like that can't be true.
There's a whole ass thing for this? What's that first article? Oh.
Huh. They're like support animals, but monkeys.
Oh, these are just like not chimps. These are full on just like little monkeys, right?
Yeah.
I mean, still, even having a little monkey.
I don't know if I'd be like, you know what service animal I need? A monkey.
Yeah.
But they got little fingers.
Yeah, but they can fuck you up.
Oh,
Little monkeys could fuck you up.
I just don't. Who was like, you know what would be great if we train these monkeys to help disabled people?
It kind of makes sense,
They're-
though, no?
Does it?
In theory, it could do more than a dog.
Yeah.
Because, like, dogs can get, like, people's medications and stuff. Sure, but can it open the door for you?
Usually.
I mean,
That's what they're trained to do.
I don't know. The reason I was just saying the monkey thing is because I seen a video one time. This like it was like almost like a rooftop video, if you were saying, but like this little girl was riding her bike and a monkey grabbed her and like dragged her away.
Yeah, but
Like even it's a little monkey, but I mean the girl was little, obviously, like it was a little girl, but it was just like dragged her away.
I don't think this is an ethical practice. It's not like you're domesticating these monkeys. You know, you can train them.
You can train them, but it's like you're right. You're not going to be able like, I don't know.
And they wear little diapers.
They wear a little bit, yeah, because if not, they'll fucking.
Can we scroll down and see more photos of these monkeys being trained? I don't know.
This one's the unibrow.
Yeah.
It was also weird in that documentary
I don't
to
know,
see
man.
primates eat primates. That was also weird.
What do you? How is that weird?
I
They
don't
do
know.
that all the time. Animals eat each other all the time.
I guess, but it was just really weird seeing a
The
chimp.
only
and a
reason we
monkey
don't do it is we get prion disease
Yeah.
and like the societal consequences. Just saying.
It almost sounds like he's backing it up.
There's a cannibal in Japan who ate a person,
Yeah.
lured a woman over, ate her,
Oh.
recorded the whole thing, took photos of it, only went to jail for 6 years, got out, is a free man right now, and actively speaks as his desire to eat another person.
Wow.
And he's just out there vibing on the streets of Japan.
Why did they say like 6 years? Just because Japan was
He
like,
got out on a legal technicality.
what was the legal time?
I don't know. Let's Google it. Japanese cannibal.
This the guy? This him?
Yes.
There's multiple movies about him.
That's weird.
He died in November 2022.
Oh, the
he
cannibal
just
died.
He just died. Not that long ago.
Man.
Age 73.
73.
Damn, buddy couldn't even make it to 80.
That's yeah.
Wait, whoa, did I just...
What was it?
Wait.
That's a
Don't know if
slug.
I'm tripping, but I swear I just seen something about necrophilia.
I'm sure. I'm sure he did that. Yeah, because
Oh,
there's
yeah.
attempted rape up there.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, right here. Performed necrophilia on her corpse over several days.
Mhm.
Mutilated, cannibalized, and performed necrophilia.
Oh, it was only 2 years.
Oh.
Wow.
Ah.
I know this is a side thing, but like his height was 4 feet 9 inches. Like this guy was 4 foot.
That's tough.
That is 4.
He was famous when he got out of jail.
What's up?
He became famous when he got out of jail. Weird. Oh, wealthy parents. Makes sense.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
At the age of 27, he moved to France with a PhD.
He had some attempted rape allegations that his father paid a settlement for, so they didn't go to court. Oh.
Robotics and sneaking away with a small part of her foot. Wow. Jesus.
Yeah, so he tried to kill and eat someone before. She woke up and thwarted his attack.
I hate when they wake up.
Yeah, and then what?
that.
Just let that slide by for a second, but yeah. So the father paid the settlement, so he got away with almost eating someone.
That's crazy.
Yep. Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
Moved to France to pursue a PhD. Sigma said that or is that almost every night I would bring a prostitute home and then try to shoot them, but for some reason my fingers froze up and I couldn't pull the trigger. Huh.
So, how do you kill the first lady?
He invited a 32-year-old lady over. No, he was 32. They invited her over for dinner. She was 25 years old. After arriving, began reading poetry at a desk with her back to him when he shot her in the neck with a rifle. Inside of his apartment?
That's allowed.
He said he fainted after he shot of the shock of shooting her, but awoke with the realization that he had to carry out his plan. He raped her corpse, but he could not bite into her skin because his teeth were not sharp enough, so he left the apartment and purchased a butcher knife. Wow. Then he went on to consume various parts of her body.
Phew.
Either raw or cooked, meaning that he swallowed her... Oh, God. Nope. Gross.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I took a lot of photographs. Whatever he didn't eat started decomposing, so he tried to throw it in a lake. Yeah. So he was caught in the act and then arrested 4 days later while he was trying to dump the body. Yeah.
Oh, he was found legally insane.
Yeah, well.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why he didn't do much time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then he got out of the 2 years, I think, because of a technicality, right?
Yeah. Fuck. It's like all these weird fucks with the fucking eating the body thing.
Yeah.
It's like you have this guy, right? Because when was this? What year was this when he did this?
87.
87?
I think. Was I right?
I think so.
He checked himself out of the hospital in '86, so it was in '81.
Oh, 81. So right around the Jeffrey Dahmer stuff. Wasn't that around then, right? 70s, 80s?
Yeah. Weird
and
time.
The Ted Bundy shit, isn't that, too?
Yeah, it was a big time for murder.
And the fucking, why can't I think, the clown guy? John Wayne Gacy?
Yeah, John Wayne Gacy. You know what? It probably was, it was just happening all the time. It just wasn't wildly publicized, so no one really heard about it.
Right. I didn't even know they made movies. Like, what movies are on this guy? Like, what movies did they even make?
A couple books. There was one in 2017.
Holy fuck. Okay.
Excuse me for a minute.
Interview with the cannibal that walked free. There's his photo. It's just people are weird.
Yeah. No fucking doubt.
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't know. It's just like everything else isn't enough. It's like the human. We gotta go to humans.
You know what? It tastes like veal.
Is that what people are telling you?
There was an English professor in the late 1800s who wanted to find out what human flesh tasted like. So he got a body from the morgue and then ate a bit and then tried a bunch of different kinds of meat and was like, it tastes the most like veal.
It's like that one episode of Alice.
That literally was like, I was just about to say that when they go and he goes,
what's the hot plate for?
You know, and it's funny that he goes, you know, I know what you're gonna do in there. You know, $50, you can go do whatever you want with the bodies. And he goes, they're like, what, dude? What? And he goes, listen, man, I like putting a popsicle stick on my ass and eating it after. They're like, just give him just give it.
Give the man $50 and then we'll be on our way. Yeah, you disgust me, sir. You disgust me. Let me in the corpse room.
He goes, I don't judge. I don't fucking judge.
Works in a morgue.
And then the whole thing is like, that wasn't it. That was raccoon meat. Wasn't it just raccoon meat?
It was just rancid, maggot-infested raccoon meat.
Yeah. That or like when Frank eats the crow.
My insides!
I ate the crow. Yeah, that's what he says. He says, I ate the crow.
Why would you eat a rancid, maggot-infested crow corpse? So hungry.
Because they didn't want to kill the bunny.
They didn't want to kill the bunny. They'd only been out there 6 hours.
Yeah, I know.
A night. They've been out there one night.
They were always like that. Even like the episode where him and Mac get stuck on the floaty thing.
Yeah, rum ham.
And out there you go, where's the ham? Like, I love that scene.
They're like, I might have to eat you, Mac.
And then he goes, okay, where's the knife, Frank? And he's like, I think I'm gonna hold on to the knife. And he's like, why? He goes, in case of dire situations. He goes, Frank, we have not been on here long enough for you to start saying you're gonna
eat me. It's probably only been like 2 hours.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think, even if like all shit, like, you know, shit goes to hell, like there's no more nothing, like everything's unedible. Like, I still don't think. I think I would just have to start at that.
I'm not eating the long pig.
Not eating the long pig, right?
Not eating the long pig.
Not eating the long pig. Yeah, I don't think I'd do that.
I don't eat the long pig.
It's just like, I don't know, man. Like, I'll fucking let me die of like something like food
cool,
poisoning.
right?
Yeah, cool. Like, don't let me. Like, I don't want, like, in the DayZ when we play and, you know, someone eats somebody and it's like they start laughing.
Yeah, from the prion disease.
Yeah, because that's what that's called, right? Because what does that do? It attacks your central nervous system?
Pretty much.
And it's slowly...
your brain.
That, right? That's what it does?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No.
Why would you ask that? He was so confident.
He was confident in it, but I felt like he wasn't 100%. He's like, I have no idea.
I made that up.
But he, like, if he would have just said, yeah, no, that's what it was, I would have took his word for it. I would have been like...
I don't want to lie to you. I took a guess. If you went with it, great. If you didn't, I was going to tell you.
You're like, yeah, he said it though, like, yeah, that's what actually happens. And I'm like, all right, what's it called again?
Prion disease. Same thing that happens in deers.
Oh, where it's like zombie deer.
Yeah.
That's what they call it, zombie deer.
How do you spell that?
Prion. I think in humans it's got a cool name, like it starts with a K.
Dementia, walking,
John Hopkins syndrome or something.
Yeah.
fatigue, confusion, difficult speaking, muscle stiffness.
Search up disease you get from eating human brain.
Yeah, we're gonna be on
Just
a
put
watch
that
list.
on your search bar.
Just put that.
Put that on your search bar.
Alright, we're gonna be on a watch list.
We already are.
Yeah,
what are you
definitely.
talking about? We're on at least one.
Yeah, Pat made us pull up porn multiple times.
Yeah, we can't just Google Trudeau's mom's vagina.
Yeah.
I expect no repercussions. Kuru.
Kuru.
Yep.
What's the symptoms of Kuru? Or laughing to death. That's what
It's
you
just
were right.
It's prion disease.
Laughing sickness.
Yeah. Why would you click images?
Yeah, I know. I was like,
I
I was like,
seen this one and it was like horribly intriguing.
Yeah.
you seen this? What?
That photo. The first
Oh,
photo.
the first photo. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just another prion disease.
There is no treatment for it. Yeah.
Yeah,
no
well,
doubt.
fuck, of
It's
course not.
yeah,
It's a
you're
brain
not.
disease.
Yeah, it's dead.
But it's yeah, that's why they were so worried about the zombie deer thing, because it could jump to humans pretty easy, and then it just spreads. Instead of like someone having to eat a person, it would just be in the air. They breathe.
So
and
then,
shit.
like that disease, then just like literally makes the
wasted
deer
disease.
weak, and then
they waste away. Yeah.
yeah.
But if
You
they-
probably can't eat that though. Like
The
if
deer?
you was zombie deer, like what
No,
about if
no.
someone accidentally shot a deer not knowing that it had?
you would know.
You think so?
I think they have like you should test for it. Because it's a big problem in like a lot of states right now. Actually,
Is it
was,
actually?
It was infecting like a lot of the deer population.
Let's search that up. What population of deer is zombie deer? Find that out. Oh, what are you looking at?
This, just to go with what she said about how like you would know, it literally says once the symptoms set in, it's a swift demise. First, they'd have trouble walking. So if you're looking at a drugged deer, it most likely has it. What am I looking at?
I'm curious the percentage of deer that have this, the
Prion disease.
prion disease.
Probably a hard statistic for them to put out. They're just guessing.
I don't know. Well, just fucking see if they give us a number. Has no humans.
Oh, maybe look up how many deer have chronic wasting disease.
Yeah, that's probably a better search. Okay.
Thanks. We know that.
Yeah, I know. Just give us a number, bitch. Come on.
5.2% overall.
Damn.
Yeah. In Alberta.
In Alberta.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
In all of Alberta, 5.2% of deer.
That's actually a significant number.
Here it is.
This is the States right now, right?
2023.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah. So like in
That actually seems like a fuck ton,
It is.
right? That's a lot.
Yeah. So 405 counties in 29 states, there was reports of chronic wasting disease in deer.
What's the like the states and country, like what is that bottom? What is this giving us? Like how many?
Yeah, how many counties reported what?
Oh, okay.
Arkansas, really bad. Colorado, really bad. Illinois, pretty bad. Can we scroll down? One of the ones.
Oh my god, Kansas.
Oh,
Holy
Kansas.
shit.
Michigan. Whoop. Nebraska. Oh shit. Can we find out Canada? How we doing?
I wonder if we could find out in Canada. There it is. Bang.
There it is.
What you need to know
Yeah,
on a need to know
we're
basis.
teaching you shit.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay. This is just saying it's in Canada.
This
Give me a chart. Give me a
I need
chart.
graphs. I need
Give
to
me a
see-
picture,
I
bro.
need to see the data.
Too many words. Give me pictures.
Be the scientist. What is this?
What is
You
this?
know
Isn't
I'm a-
color coded.
You know I'm a picture guy.
That's how Trump used to run the White House.
Yeah, pictures.
Yeah, they were like, there was Trump aides and like, listen, he would not look at the morning briefings unless there was pictures or his name was in it.
or if it was just had to be fun.
Yeah.
Found in 4 Canadian provinces: Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Quebec. Quebec adds up, but
yeah, it's in Canada as well, in almost all the provinces.
it's in 4 of them.
That's like, how many do we have? Like 4 or 5?
Yeah, that ballpark. It's a ballpark number.
At least.
At least 4 or 5. British Columbia, the one we're in with the name, and Quebec. That's 3.
Yes. Yes, but like, no, they. I don't know, man. That sounds wild. Yeah, you're right. It would be scary though if that fucking jumped.
Yeah.
That jumped over.
Yeah.
Fucking walking and you're tripping all over the place.
Yeah.
The guy
Or the
even,
bird flu thing. That was bad.
yeah, the bird flu thing. Didn't
Did they figure that out? Did
I
we
thought they
Google
popped
that
it.
last time?
No, I don't even think we did.
Did we Google that? How's the bird flu pandemic going?
Yeah, isn't that wasn't that just a recent thing too?
Yeah, I kind of got brushed under the rug because no one wanted to talk about another sickness. Thanks. Why does it, at least they're always reassuring us that they haven't transmitted to humans yet.
They're like, listen.
Oh, yikes.
Well,
It says that it was confirmed on the 18th of May in 2023 in commercial poultry.
So it was in the food they were serving people.
Fuck.
They had bird flu in the food.
It still reminds me of the Last of Us shit where they were just before they ate everything. Oh, can you just spread across Canada? Motherfucker.
How recently was that?
March 25th, 2023.
God damn it.
So last month? 2
2
months ago?
So it's still going on, and it's spreading across Canada rapidly.
Bird flu, do you just die, right? You
Pretty
just
sure
die.
it's got like a 90% mortality rate.
Yeah, I thought you just
Something like
die
that.
from it.
Can we look that up? Can we look that up?
You just
Avian flu mortality rate in humans?
Because there's no like cure, right? Like,
No.
you can't. They can't give you something.
All
or-
this stuff that we're worried about killing us instantly, it's because there's no cure for it. I'm pretty sure in birds.
More than a 50%. 870 humans cases were reported from 2003 to 2022, along with at least 450 deaths.
Yeah.
So, like, you can, but it's like, yeah, 50 is not good. Like,
Well, it's just like, it's just 50% of people that got it just died.
yeah.
It's like flip a coin, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. 1 out of 2.
Whatever.
1 out of 2.
We beat one. We'll do it again. The chance of this.
Oh, you're the kid?
The chance of this. What are they going to do? What are they going to do to us?
Would you eat that bird food? I'd eat it. I'd eat it. I'd walk away from that.
But I'd eat an infected bird corpse right now.
God
Put
damn.
one in front of me.
And then I'll have to come on. Here.
He didn't make it.
Bad news. That 50% was not on his side.
I ain't a winner.
That 50% was not in the favor of Mr. Benz. The bird hit harder. That bird flu hit a little harder.
Fuck.
Hit a little
Put
harder.
a plaque for my chair.
And remember, I won't even say what it was from.
No.
It'd just be the corpse still there. Like, hey, you finished all of it though.
Yeah,
It's
when
just
I-
bones left.
When I die pretty soon, just put a plaque here and make the guest still sit over there.
Even if I have like 3 for some reason, I'll be like, just outside.
Yeah, just sit on the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, remove my mic over there.
Yeah. Just I'm
Keep
like,
my shit right here.
You can't sit there. I got a spot for me just to look. I want us to look that way and remember.
Yeah, every time you'll say something and then pause and look at him as if he's still talking.
And then
I just laughed.
and then I guessed we'll talk. Like, he's not done talking. Hold on.
Why are you interrupting?
And then everyone's just like, through the years, they're just gonna think I'm a psychopath for sure. They're just gonna be like, oh, this guy's just talking to a chair. Dude, or like, or it's like I just gotta wait for my co-host to get off work, and then And they're like, why is your co-host, like, they'll think it's Rain. They're like, why is Rain not sitting? I'm like, that's the producer. What, have you not been here? Do you know anything about my show?
Nobody shows up, and then you're like, all right, buddy, good to see you. We can get started now.
Yeah. And I'm like,
What do you think? Silence for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good opinion.
I'm like, he's not done his point. He's literally not done right now.
Listen. Why did you know I'd do the same if you died first?
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks. I
No
appreciate it. And you know that we talked about that before. I would like you to say like what you think I would respond with. Now you're like, this is what Jake would respond with for sure.
Do you think the gym is therapeutic? It's my you impression. It's not very. I'm working on it.
Yeah, you gotta get
When
it.
you die, it'll be better.
Especially like we'll have just so many recordings of me. You think about it, if someone wanted to do a good impression,
AI generate your fucking.
You respond.
1 second, I gotta type this in.
Chat GPT, but like it's only my personality.
Yes.
So it's just like whoa. The responses are mostly whoa. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
And then yeah, the gym's therapeutic. Right, it'd be that. It would be that. It would be that. And isn't music cool? Yeah.
I got a soundboard with 5 clips of your voice, and I just hit them.
Yeah, I'm glad we never fell down the soundboard route. Like, you know what I mean?
I saw what happened on that episode of Always Sunny. Like that ruined the show.
That, but it was like I see like a couple of different podcasts that do the soundboard thing, and like the one guy that does it is so like he doesn't do it at the right times. Like they'll say something and it's like he doesn't know his soundboard well, so he'll be like, I didn't mean to click that one. Fuck! I didn't mean to click that one. But then or some of them are too long. Like it's just you'll be like one of the things on his soundboard is just do it. Like Shia LaBeouf, just do it. But it's like the long one where it's like he just keeps going. So he's just sitting there waiting for the whole thing to finish. So he's like, okay, now continue.
Sorry, just a couple more just do it's and then
we good to go.
And then we can do it.
Actually, who's really good with it is Tom and Christina, Your Mom's House podcast. They do it like, do you know what they made fun of her one time? I don't know why. I thought it was so funny. So I feel like you guys would know this. Do you know what Lavono is? Isn't that like a brand of computer?
Oh, Lenovo?
Yeah. So they made fun of her for not knowing that, and then they just have a soundboard of her voice saying Lenovo, and then every time they just made fun of her for not knowing.
It was a brand of computer.
And the thing is, though, when I listened to it originally, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Like, I never knew it was a brand of compuur. I mean, I'm not a tech guy at all, so
just a laptop.
You know what I mean? And they just were just ripping on this like 40-year-old woman for not knowing what a Lenovo is.
I love talking to older people because they'll say things like, today, this guy I work with goes, that thing you can like, you buy things off the internet and they show up to, and there's like 5 dudes like just yelling out shit.
Yeah.
Amazon. He goes, yeah, that one. I'm like, holy fuck, man.
It's funny once you like name the thing, they know right away.
Yeah, like that's it.
Like, yep, that was what it was.
And then there was a second website, and I'm trying. I'm saying eBay.
Yeah.
Anything. In the end, he just goes, whatever.
My grandma used to ask me like multiple different. She would be obsessed with Bluetooth.
Yeah.
So like she'd be like, does this have Bluetooth or does it have the Bluetooth? Like she used to word it like that. And then one time she asked me, she goes, do I have to download Bluetooth to this? And I said, huh?
Yeah.
And I was like, huh? I don't even know that one.
That's not how that works.
I was like, I don't think that's how that works, Graham.
How that works.
I'm not the biggest tech guy, but when it comes to Bluetooth, I'm pretty like.
I've done it a few times.
That's my realm. Like, yeah, kind of. Like I do know how to connect.
It's my realm of knowledge.
It was like the Bluetooth thing, or like when you used to unplug the router and plug it back in. My family, I used to do that for them all the time. Like if the Wi-Fi was acting up, I would just like unplug it and plug it back in, and they literally thought they were like, "This guy, you should be an electrician." Like clearly this is
your calling.
Clearly this is what it was. I'm like,
I remember that one time we're playing COD, and just in the text box it says "How's Canada, bud?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck, that's totally Jake. He's just talking shit all game." And then I got kicked, and I was like, "Oh, my dad's gonna be so pissed." I went down there. I'm like, "Is the Wi-Fi acting up for you?" That's so weird. Me too. That's wild. I'm just unplugging the router a bunch of times. Like, I'll fix it.
Do you remember? I know you would remember this. So, we were playing with our one friend that we won't name, but we were playing with our one friend, and we were talking mad shit. And remember, he called me, and he's like, "Bro, I don't know what the fuck happened." but my whole thing just shut off and nothing's working in my house. Like his Wi-Fi wasn't working in his house. And I was trying to explain to him what happened. Like I was trying to explain to him, like, no, bro, you got kicked off. Bro. Then I'm like, your Wi-Fi will turn back on in a second. Like it'll be a couple minutes or whatever. And they're like, so like, what do we do? Like, do we call the cops? And I'm like, nope, no, that's not something we call.
Why did they just fucking send a lot of folders to your Wi-Fi?
That's it, man. Like you just kind of like that's that you were just like to break the news to them that you were like, that's just the consequences of playing COD, dude. Like
sometimes
that's just
you get doxxed.
Sometimes you get doxxed, man. There's not much you can do about that. It's just you take it with what Call of Duty is.
Yeah, sometimes they put your full legal name and address in the game chat. That's just...
Do you remember our own friends were doing that?
My name is Jake. My name is Jake Graham. Like I live at
like they used to say. So we'd be arguing with people, and RJ would be like, "Well, my name's fucking Jake Graham. I live here. I work here." And I was like, "Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you?"
My birth date. Oh, good times.
But I can't even blame because when they weren't around, I used their full legal name. I used their name downtown. Like I used their name constantly downtown. I remember I used it in front of RJ one time. I used it in front of RJ, and he goes, "Man," this guy was just like, "Man, what's your name, dude?" And I was like, "Man, my name's
Trombley."
It was like, my name's RJ Trombley, brother." And I'm shaking this guy's hand and dabbing up, and you just see him behind. He's like,
that dude's gonna look me up after this, you piece of shit.
And it's funny because like not even like 5 minutes later, RJ used my name. So I can't even blame him. Oh fuck! All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's horrible Tuesday.
Oh okay.
Nothing's been going well. It's all downhill from here.
Well, we got a couple big podcasts coming up this week.
Who we got? Name them.
We got
Denied.
Sweet.
Friday, Saturday. We got.
Bruh.
See you there, bud.
And then we got
Sweet.
so big podcast coming up.
Couldn't get Kelly on.
Okay.
Let's end it on that. That was the best joke I've made all day. Have a good one.
Goodbye.
Just received in our newspaper.